What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Skyblock. Let's go. So, after a little bit of research, I have figured out that one of the most lucrative things on the server is cactus farming as well as bamboo farming. So those are the two things that I'm going to do this episode. But as you can see, I now have $45,000 instead of when we ended the last episode, I had 25. So, overnight and over the past probably few days, it's been a while since I recorded, I made, I think it was roughly 10k, and then, I played for probably about 30 minutes and got another 10k. So, now I'm going to go ahead and buy all the materials I need for the two projects that I'm going to do this episode, and we're definitely getting to 75k by the end of this one. Before we get this episode officially started, I want to go ahead and open up my crates for today. Sheep spawn day, it's not too bad. I'm not sure if this crate's going to work. It was actually glitched at one point, so okay, there we go, it does work now. What is, I couldn't even see what that was. Oh, that's actually really good. I got the next crate in the series. I'll just go ahead and open all three at once. That's a spawner, a skeleton spawner. 2 mil for the discharge key? Oh, I might have to do that. Okay, I got a rabbit, a skeleton spawner, 5 skeleton eggs, Templar bow, Templar pickaxe. That's great. Bro, oh my gosh, these crates are crazy. Alright, well, I got a nice thing there. Oh, I don't know how much. I mean, we can't sell we can't sell keys on the market, which is the annoying thing. But what can I get from a crate? Okay, these things seem pretty good. What else? Get a slime, key, guardian, hollow, ravager, llama, zombie, wolf. Yeah, a bunch of really good spawners. Chance to get some of those. 250 lover bucks is pretty good. Is anybody selling any discharge stuff on the auction house? Okay, 2 mil for a pickaxe, 5 mil for a fishing rod with treasure rod of 3, which is really good. It might honestly be kind of worth it to sell it to that guy for 2 mil. But I don't know if I want to do that, because then the series is over. I don't think I really want to do that. I think I might hold on to this key and either sell it at the end or maybe open it later, but I'm not going to do that this episode. There is actually one new thing to the server that they have added, which is this wheel spin. I'm not sure if it's going to work either. You need a wheel ticket. Oh, you have to, okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I can't do that this episode, but maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be able to get a wheel ticket at some point. So I've been looking around the auction house, and it looks like a lot of Templar weapons sell for anywhere from like 20 to 50k. So I'm thinking I have this infinity book, so if I put that on this, like, that would be an insane bow. So if I do that, I'm actually going to try and sell this for, let's try 55k, because I'm still not confident that's going to sell. But if that does, that'll make us way over, well, not way over our goal, but about 10k over our goal. Alright, so I should have most everything I need to make a cactus farm. So I have the sand, I have just a few cactus because they're pretty expensive to buy, a bunch of water to funnel it, enough cobblestone, and a good amount of fences. The only problem is that I'm not sure if you can make hoppers on this. I don't think you can, and I'm not sure if anybody's selling them right now. I can probably search for it. Yeah, nobody's selling any right now, which is kind of unfortunate, but I might try and make one a little later and see if that works, but for right now I'm just going to focus on building the actual farm. This is the first row of the cactus farm, and it works perfectly. I just need to get some hoppers, some chests, and wait for these things to start making cactuses, and then I can make another row once they're done. So it turns out that hoppers are actually worth $50,000 per hopper, and I cannot get one because first of all I'm broken, second of all nobody sells them on the auction house. So for right now, this thing's just gonna kind of have to throw them out, and I'll come pick them up when I see them. But it can't be automatic for right now. With that being said, I should be able to get started on the bamboo farm. But the other problem with that is that I'm gonna need hopper with minecart or minecart with hoppers, whatever they're called. And I saw one on the auction house for 55,000. So I could get that eventually, but once again, that's gonna kind of have to be not super automatic at the moment. So I went ahead and just spent a little bit of money, and I got this Silk Touch book. And the only reason I did that was, first of all, to make this pretty. Oh, it has fortune. I can't use it on that one, but I can use it on my old pickaxe, and that'll be just fine. But I can potentially, because this says rabbit spawner, but it also says interact with spawn egg, and it sets mob type. So I can either make it a sheep or a skeleton spawner, and I already have a skeleton spawner. And I don't know that sheeps are super valuable, and if I make another spawner with skeletons, I could stack them, and it'll produce more per turn. So that honestly might be worth more, and I can maybe even get started on a skeleton grinder this episode as well. Oh, dang it, you can't do it. Oh, that sucks. But that's okay. Go ahead and pick that back up. Maybe I can sell this instead. So, I'm not sure what exactly. I mean, rabbit spawn is kind of like probably one of the worst that I could have gotten. Seems like the less valuable ones are going for around 30k. But I mean, most people don't have these, and maybe it's like pretty valuable. So I'll try, maybe not 50. I'll try 45 and see if somebody will buy that. And hopefully that'll sell, and I'll be able to get started on something else. But for now, I think I'm gonna start with the skeleton spawner and try and make a grinder out of that. And once I do that, I'll be able to have basically infinite bone meal to grow these as much as I want, and I might be able to expand my farm as well. Oh, we're 5k away from actually meeting our goal already. But that's really good. That's really good. So now we have a good amount of money. I don't think I'm gonna end the episode right when I get 75, because I have a feeling that I might do it before I get everything I want to done. But I'm gonna go ahead and make the skeleton spawner or skeleton grinder, and I'll get back to you when I'm done with that, unless something else sells. Alright, that's the first skeleton spawner. I'm gonna go ahead and put a trapdoor on top of that. And I'm not 100% sure if this is actually gonna spawn things, because I don't know if it actually has to be dark or what, so I'm gonna wait here for a minute and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like it does have to be dark, so I'm gonna get rid of these little windows that I made. Go ahead and replace those with cobblestone. And then I'm not 100% sure, but I might also have to get rid of these doors. Yeah, okay, so it has to be pitch black. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to fix that. Oh, I have a playtime reward as well. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we're actually at our goal now. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and make a few extra little changes, and then I'll call it an episode. So, I just noticed that my cactus farm actually does not work, so I'm going to have to make a few little changes real quick. So, that problem should be solved now. Kind of forgot how cactus farms work. But that should be done, and those should be making cactuses. Now I have 8, and I think I have 2 more in this chest over here, so That's 10 or... Okay. Guess I only have 8. So that's 8 so far this episode. Oh, actually, I probably could have just put the things on top. Whatever. That'll work, I guess. I'll fix that later. But, there's one skeleton in there. And to finish off this episode, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna get rid of basically everything in my inventory except for food. And get rid of all that. I don't even really need all this. But, I'm actually gonna go back to the auction house. And I'm gonna take down this bow. And I'm gonna go to the shop. And go ahead and buy a single arrow if I can. Yeah, it's 200 bucks, whatever. I got money like that now. And I'm gonna go back to the mines so I can get a few more diamonds. I'm gonna make a diamond sword, and once I get all the gear I need, I'm gonna do something called a dungeon. And on the server, dungeons give you crazy loot. You spend, I think for the first one it's 50k, so it's a lot of money. But you usually make back however much you spend in loot. So once I get 2 diamonds, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll come back to them. Okay, so I just came back from grinding a few levels at a P-warp and got a little bit more money. So now I'm gonna go ahead and check through here to see if I have anything that I can. Nothing really good to put on a sword for a dungeon, so I'm gonna see what enchants I can get. Ooh, looting 2, that's actually really good. Looting 3. So now, hopefully, I can try and get, a, like, sharpness or sweeping edge. I'm gonna make a few extra books, and we're gonna see how good I can make the sword. Oh, there we go, sharpness 3. Sharpness 4, let's go. I don't really think I can really get anything much better. I mean, I'll go ahead and spend some of my levels. Fortune 2, and put that on something. Fire aspect, I also really wanted that. I forgot about that. And one more level. Just go ahead and burn on Aqua Affinity. Alright, so now that I have some pretty good enchants, I can go ahead and I might put that fortune on. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to use that yet. But I have sharpness 4, sweeping edge, and fire aspect that I can throw in this looting 3 sword, and that will make it really, really good. Okay, so now we have unbreaking 3. Sweeping edge 3, sharpness 4, looting 3, and fire aspect 1. So this is a pretty stacked sword. Get rid of this iron sword because it is crap now. And now I have a flame 3, infinity 1, power 4, punch 3, unbreaking 3 bow, as well as this crazy sword. And I'm gonna eat real quick so I don't have missing hunger. And then if I do /dungeon, I can do this first dungeon. For 50,000, and hopefully it works. They have been pretty glitched, and here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put those in the back of my inventory. I also don't need that. But now, if I think no, I can't look at what will be dropped, but it should be some pretty good stuff. And these custom mobs right here will drop some pretty good things. Probably should be trying to crit them. Oh, 4 hoppers. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I forgot how broken these were. Okay, so let's look at what we've got for this first half of the dungeon. Some more arrows. Sea lanterns are pretty valuable, but the big thing, oh my gosh, we got more hoppers. Okay, yeah, these are the 2 big things right here. These will make me a ton of money. So if I go ahead and kill the rest of these guys, and there's also a boss at the end. Haven't seen him yet, but he should be in this next room up here. The boss drops specific like loot, like swords and pickaxes and things like that are only specific to these dungeons, which makes them pretty useful. But I gotta get through all his little minions first. Oh my gosh, yep, there he is. That would be the boss. And that's why you always bring a bow to a dungeon. Yeah, he has 700 health. I do a... Oh, there's golden apples. Oh my gosh. No, don't kill me. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of these. Oh, one more hit. And there it is. Wow, that's loud. Oh my gosh, why is that so loud? Okay, so as you can see, there's like a chest plate, some XP, a spawner. Yeah, like there's some pretty good stuff that comes from dungeons. And there's actually one more minion over there. I'll try and grab him before the countdown goes away. And that should be everything. Wow, that was huge. I forgot how good these were. I keep saying that, but it's true. They're so good. So there's an overlord plate, some tomes, another skeleton spawner, that's great. Tinted glass, that's great. I can put that in my little spawner room. And the lucky gems, which those are worth so much. Those alone will probably pay for it. So if I go ahead and go back to my island, I'm not 100% sure if you can actually sell lucky gems on this. If you can, I would like to know how much they're going for. It doesn't look like you can. So I got some really good stuff out of that, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of them to my advantage. I grab, should have at least one chest. I'll make a second. And I can go ahead and automate this by putting those down there. And next episode, because I don't have time for it this episode, but next episode I will be able to make a make the bamboo farm with those hoppers. Go ahead and put all these away. 4 ancient debris is really good too. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this up a little bit. Put down some tinted glass. Okay, there we go. Put that down. I don't know if there are any doors that block sunlight. If y'all know, can y'all go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. But until now, I'm just gonna kind of have to block it up with some cobblestone and go from there. Well, unfortunately, I'm actually not at my goal anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a little bit more money and come back to y'all when I have that nice looking 75k on the screen. Hey, there we go. 25k, and now we're above our goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the island. I did discover one more thing. My cactus farm was also incredibly broken. I completely forgot how to do it, so now it's fixed. And now we have a couple cactuses being made. And I still don't know really how to deal with this, but we have some skeletons in there. And I still have some of these runes. I put a few up to sell because, I mean, some of them are kind of useless. I don't know what else. I mean, I could probably sell this as well for not very much. Probably like 2,000 because it's pretty useless. But yeah, I made a crazy amount of money, more than my goal even, and we added a couple additions to the base today. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna set the goal for, let's say, 150k. Let's just double it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.